Hey guys, this is Travis Eliot and welcome to Yin Yoga Upper Body Medicine. We're in the Santa Monica Mountains and I'm excited to practice with you. Make sure that you click subscribe below and also click on that link to get 3 free classes from me. In this practice, we're going to focus on some of the deep fascia within the neck, the shoulders, the chest, and the wrists. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here in a seated position. If you have a block or a bolster or a prop to sit on, definitely recommend that. So just come to easy cross-legged seated position. Rest the hands flat on top of your knees, your thighs. Take a moment here to close the eyes as you allow your sit bones to anchor down into the earth, into the ground. As you allow your chest to float up, let the shoulders relax back and down. And just allow your jaw to soften. Allow your mind to soften. Sometimes our brains get tense and tight with stress. So feel yourself just beginning to soften, to become more spacious within the mind, more spacious within the heart, at the same time that we create more space within these upper body areas of the chest, the shoulders, and the neck. Go ahead and take a big inhale through your nose. Fill the lungs up with breath. And out the mouth, exhale. Just let it all go. 2 more like that. Big inhale through the nose, drawing the air all the way down to the bottoms of the lungs. And out the mouth, exhale, just letting go any tension, any stress. Good. 1 more time. Last big deep inhale through the nose. And then out the mouth, exhale, just let it all go. Feel free to close the mouth, the lips, as you allow the breath to just gently move in and out through your nostrils, in and out through your nose. And you can allow your breath to be an anchor for your mind. So much of this practice is about slowing down, not just the body on a physical level, but also slowing the mind down on a mental level. And as we begin to slow down, we begin to find that quality of serenity and tranquility. From here, go ahead and open up the eyes and extend your right hand out to the right. Take your left arm, reach it all the way up. Place the left hand around your right temple and then start to draw your left ear down towards your left shoulder, just giving the right side of your neck just a nice, gentle stretch. Feel free to keep the head in the same position as is, or if you like, you can start to turn your chin down towards that left collarbone there. And then I like to take the back of the head, the skull, and begin to press it into that left palm so that you get that top quadrant corner of where the neck meets the base of the skull. Take several breaths there, stretching out the neck. Good, and then just bring the head all the way back up to neutral, both hands flat on top of the knees, flat on top of the thighs. And then on an inhale, let the chest draw up, gently lean back and look up. And then on the exhale, round the back. A few more like that. Inhale, chest back up, seated cat and cow. And then on the exhale, round the back, spreading the shoulder blades away from each other. Good, couple more, inhale, and exhale. 1 more time, inhale, little backward bend, nice and gentle. And then on the exhale, little forward bend. Good, bring the spine all the way back up to neutral, just sitting tall with nobility. And then from here, you'll take your left hand and reach it over to the left, right arm up to the sky. This time taking that right hand towards the left temple and beginning to draw your right shoulder down towards, or your right ear, I should say, down towards that right shoulder, stretching the left side of your neck. Feel free to breathe into where you feel the stretch taking place, knowing that where the mind goes is where the energy always flows. So where you focus at is where you steer the awareness. Feel free to stay there, or option to turn your chin down towards your right collarbone. And again, you can press the back of your head into your right palm. Good, and then go ahead and release that, just bringing your head all the way back up to neutral. From here, we'll come to tabletop pose, so all fours position. From tabletop pose, you just place the hands right underneath the shoulders. And then from here, we're going to take the right arm and reach it all the way up to the sky on the inhale. Spread the arms wide like wings. And then on the exhale, thread the right arm underneath that left arm, threading that kind of needle shoulder stretch. So you release the outer right shoulder down towards the ground. You can keep your left hand as is, or you can always slide the left hand forward towards the top of your yoga mat. Or an option to even take the left hand and reach it all the way around behind the back. Grabbing, if you like, your inner right leg, right thigh. So just finding the variation that feels right for you, but know that deeper is not necessarily better. So phase one of the yin pose is to find that place where it's not too much, not too little, your sweet spot. Phase two is to just relax into stillness, relax into the experience of the pose. And then phase three is just allowing the duration of the pose to work its magic. So we're holding these positions about 2 to 3 minutes, just long enough to get into the deep fascia of the upper body areas. Take the last few breaths there. Beautiful, you guys. Nice and easily. Go ahead and ease your way out. So unthread that right arm, coming back to tabletop position. Flip the fingertips out. And then a little gentle rock side to side as we take care of the wrists. So for those of you that like to practice power yoga, some of the more vigorous and rigorous forms of yoga, you know that these areas that we're taking care of are the areas that support us in those vinyasas and the chaturangas and those more advanced poses, but it's all about balance. Sometimes we want to work strong, intense, and other days we need to be soft, we need to be gentle. It's all about balance. From here, flip the fingertips back to face the knees, the thighs, and then reverse hands, cat and cow. On the inhale, drop the belly, heart forward. And on the exhale, round the back, curl the chest and the chin in. And a few more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, spread through the chest. And on the exhale, back of the heart lifts up to the sky. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Good. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Bring the fingertips back to face the top of your yoga mat. So back to tabletop position. And then we'll take that left arm, reach it all the way up on the inhale. And then thread that left arm all the way underneath that right arm. So thread the needle shoulder stretch on the other side. And again, option to keep the right hand as is. Or maybe slide the right hand forward towards the top of your mat. Or even reaching that right hand all the way around behind the back. Maybe grabbing that inner leg, left thigh, and finding that place that feels right. And just allowing the pose for these couple of minutes here to just work its magic in some of the areas that are famous for collecting tension and stress, the shoulders and the neck. So allow the heaviness to go and allow the lightness, the spaciousness to begin to arise. Take a last few breaths there. Good, and nice and easily go ahead and unthread that left arm, coming all the way back. Tabletop position, tabletop pose, all fours. Then from here, we're gonna crawl the knees forward about maybe halfway up the mat. Take the right leg, bring it in front of your left leg. I'm gonna face you guys. So setting up here for shoelace pose. And if you want, you can always grab a block here and you can sit on top of the block if your hips feel tight. Otherwise, you're sitting all the way down onto the ground. So with the right leg on top of the left leg, we'll take the arms now, and then we're going to take the right arm and we're going to slip it underneath and around that left arm. So just spiraling those arms around each other for the eagle shoulder stretch. And if your shoulders feel really broad or really tight, you always have the option of extending that left arm out to the right and then hugging that in by drawing that right forearm in. So that's always an option here as well. So this is a great stretch for the shoulders here. Allow the top of your neck to lengthen up towards the sky so your chin ever so slightly tilts downward. And then see if you can breathe into where you feel the source of the stretch taking place, to your shoulders. Sometimes it's nice to even imagine that you're breathing into the back of your heart right between your shoulder blades. They say that we're able to give through the front of the heart, but we're able to receive through the back of the heart. So as you open those shoulder blades away from each other and you create space that's normally sealed off, take advantage of that by breathing into the back of your heart. your last few breaths there. Good, and then from here, go ahead and unravel those arms. Feel that release through the shoulders. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So if you have your block, just move that off to the side, and then you're gonna spin your body all the way around. Full, complete circle. Kind of looks like a little yin yoga break dance move. And then you'll find that your left leg is on top of the right leg. Sit on top of your block if you want, or all the way down to the ground. Open those arms out. Feel those shoulder blades contract. Take the left arm, bring it underneath and around that right arm. Just wrap and spiral. Forearms vertical to the sky, biceps, triceps horizontal to the ground. So you have a little 90-degree angle there. Remember to allow the top of the neck to lengthen up. And at the same time that we're stretching those shoulders, the forearms, the wrists, really, really, really powerful stretch as well for your hips, the largest joint in the body, so a little bonus stretch there. Take a couple of minutes here, feeling free to close the eyes and to just be with your moment-to-moment experience, never pushing anything away, also never clinging on to anything, but just allowing thoughts and breath and sensation to naturally arise and inevitably disappear. As one Zen master says, when you realize that everything changes and you find your composure within the change, then you find yourself in nirvana. Or as the great poet T.S. Eliot puts it, to be the still point within the turning of the world. Take one last goodbye inhale there. And then exhale, go ahead and unravel those arms. Should feel good to release that. Let the blood flow out of your shoulders. Good. And then from here, we'll uncross those legs and we'll recline all the way onto our backs. Come down onto your back, all the way down onto your yoga mat. Keep the left leg extended out in front of you. Grab your right knee, right thigh, hug it in. Take your right arm and extend it out to the right. Take your right knee, twist it all the way over to the left to a reclining twist. Now, option to stay here, or you could come into cat pulling its tail pose. So for that, you're gonna draw your left heel in. You're gonna reach down, grab your left foot with your right hand, and you're gonna draw that heel in towards your left sit bone. See if you can take your right shoulder blade, draw it down towards the earth. You can even use a block if you have it, a prop. Place that underneath your inner right knee, right thigh. And then find the position for your head and your neck that feels right. Either gazing out beyond your right shoulder, turning your face up towards the ceiling, the sky, or you can even draw your face over towards the left, the same direction that your right knee is twisting in, whatever feels right. as you're ready, nice and slowly taking your time, extending your left leg back out towards straight, bringing your right knee up to face the sky. Hug both knees, both thighs back into the belly. Extend the right leg forward. Open the left arm out to the left. Take your left knee all the way over to the right, so twisting it now on the other side. An option if you want to now bend your right foot in, reach down, grab your right foot with your left hand. Coming into cat pulling its tail pose on the other side. And this allows you to get a nice stretch of the upper back area, the left chest, the inner left shoulder. So make sure that you're drawing that left shoulder blade like a heavy paperweight down into the ground beneath you, below you. Just give your spine a nice healing, medicinal touch. Chances are these body parts have been yearning for a moment just like this, where it could have your complete undivided attention. For the duration of this practice, you're not looking at your cell phone or the TV, you're not distracted by anything, you're just coming back to deepening your relationship to your own body, your own self. And when you take care of your body takes care of you. Nice, you guys. Go ahead and release that right leg back out towards straight. Bring the left knee all the way back up to neutral. From here, we'll hug the knees, the thighs into the belly. Curl the forehead up to the knees. Give everything one last big squeeze. And then corpse pose. Release all the way down onto your back. Extending your arms out towards straight. And taking a last final big inhale through the nose. And out the mouth, exhale, let it all go as you now dissolve into stillness, into silence for this last minute or two here. From here, nice and easily, just coming back into the body by lightly moving the fingertips and the toes as a way to reconnect back to physical presence and sensation. Reach the arms all the way up over your head, interlace the fingers, turn the palms inside out like you're waking up from a nap, stretch the whole body out. Reach the hands forward, grab the shins, hug the knees in, and then we'll do a gentle rock all the way up to a last final comfortable seated or kneeling position. So find that comfortable seat. Bring your hands to prayer position in front of your chest, in front of your heart, sitting up tall with nobility and dignity. Slightly bowing the forehead down with humility. Bring the backs of the thumbs up to the center of the forehead for clarity of mind. Fingers down to the mouth for thoughtfulness of speech. And hands back to the center of the chest, the heart, for consistency of action. Allowing your yoga to shine through all that you think, all that you say, and all that you do. Much health, much wealth, much love to you. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for your practice. Remember to hit subscribe, click on that link below to get those 3 free classes, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.